Man, yeah, Isaiah likely talking about he gonna see us in the playoffs. With how big his feet is, he'll be watching us from home. Dang, hold on. Hey, my new show about to start. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the brand new episode of Talk is Cheese. Okay, so we just gonna start at the first thing that I got. Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy had an end-around pitch for a walk-in touchdown. I think somebody probably did touch him, but it was only like the dust of the mist of him. They just probably grabbed a towel or something. But he was moving like a young man on a mission. I have to give it up to Rashee Runaway Rice. They was killing them with the same play. The linebacker did not pick up on them maybe but one time. Hey, listen, Rashee Rice, you're doing your thing. Keep catching them passes. That's what we need. We need everybody's hands on deck. Rashee Rice, again, ended with 7 catches for 103 yards. Xavier Worthy had 2 catches for 47 yards and 1 touchdown. That nice little bomb when the cornerback, I don't know what he did, but he ran by him, turned around, grabbed that ball, and took off running. Do you hear me? And while we're on the topic of wide receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster did drop a pass. I think it was at like the 3-yard line. It was 3rd and 9. It was a must-have pass. If you get your hands on the ball, Juju, instead of dancing, my guy, I need you to be romancing the football, not dancing. It was a real chippy game. Like, I could tell from the start that it was gonna be one of those type of games where it's gonna be real. A lot of animosity was on the field last night. So I want to give it to both teams for even giving it all they got, but the Chiefs came out on top because they made better plays when it counted the most. Moving on. This is a side note stat that I wrote down that I didn't even pay attention to. In the red zone last night, Lamar Jackson went 1 for 8 inside of the red zone last night. Now, you tell me, is that coaching? Is that Lamar Jackson? Is that the receivers? You let me know in the comments whose fault that is. 1 for 8 in the red zone for Lamar Jackson last night against the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, you are a good quarterback. I promise you are, but sometimes you make these bonehead, bozo mistakes at the wrong time. We're already up at the half. Before the half, why are you going to throw the ball and we're up at the half? Why not run it? We're winning already and we're going to receive the ball. We don't need to do a bunch of Mahomes magic. We just need to go into the half with the lead and the momentum. After some back and forth with the Ravens and the Chiefs, and it was kind of just, going back and forth, Pacheco did run it in for 2 yards. Patrick Mahomes did, I see, kind of nudge him in there. Everybody was forcing him to get in that end zone because we needed those points at that time. Shout out to the offensive line and Patrick Mahomes and Isaiah Pacheco for getting their way into the end zone. After the Pacheco score, it was 20-10 Chiefs way. There was like Isaiah Likely touchdown. It was like a long bomb, and we were just out of place. I just kind of feel like they were tired from shutting down Derrick Henry all night. It's no excuse. I just do believe that played a major factor in like the fourth quarter and the last 7 to 8 minutes of how they played. It was because they were stopping the run of Derrick Henry and trying to stop Lamar Jackson all night long. You got to give something to get something when you playing football. With the Isaiah Likely touchdown that happened, it made the score 20-17. Ravens are within 3. Xavier Worthy ends up getting that play I mentioned earlier in the video, and that made the score 27-17. Then the Ravens kick a field goal to make it 20-27. I just want to thank everybody for watching this week's episode of Talk is Chiefs versus the Ravens.